Hello everyone and welcome back to Vacquiv. Today we're going to be talking about the new Majespecter support that more recently got revealed a couple of hours ago from what I know. So, let's just get into it. First of all, we have Majespecter Porcupine Yamarashi. It has a no pendulum effect at scale 2, level 4, 15, 15 in both stats, when spellcaster, normal Majespecter stuff. Has the archetypal effect of not being able to be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, and all of its effects are like hard once per turn. Once per turn during your main phase, if you control a Majespecter monster, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. It's the right extension. It's something that Majespecter has been desperately needing. Every card is like a normal summon. You have no way to really special summon a card except with like the pendulum summon, which in modern pendulum decks just really isn't good, especially after like the whole master rule change. And it has the second unsummon effect where if it's normal or special summon, you can target a Majespecter spell in your graveyard, set it. Pretty goddamn good recursion. Anyway, then we have the new, this new wave of support actually introduced the first two, like, actual extra deck monsters for the archetype. Those two being Majespecter Draco, a rank 4 Xyz monster, scale 5, 23 attack, when spellcasting, like normal. And the pendulum effect is, if you have a Majespecter or Draco Slayer card in your other pendulum zone, you can add a Majespecter card from your deck to your hand, then you can destroy one card in your pendulum zone. Basically, it's just like Rhoda. The only problem is you have to actually get this card in your pendulum zone, which means you have to summon it, and then you have to get it there, Then, we have the actual monster effect. It has the pretty typical pendulum actual deck monster effect, where it's like, if this card's level is like in between the thing, you can like pendulum summon it. And also, main effect is, if a monster is distributed while this card is on the field, you can attach a material, special summon a level 6 or lower wind spellcaster monster from your deck. And then you can use that effect up to twice per turn. That's really good. That's up to twice per turn. Just e-telly. That's amazing. And then, it has the other pretty typical extra deck monster pendulum effect. If this card monster's zone is destroyed by battle or card effect or tributed, you can place this card in the pendulum zone. It's like really good. Especially because like a majority of the Majespecter cards can like tribute for cost, like the removal spells can like tribute a monster and like for cost and stuff. Really easy to do, and you just get to keep generating all this advantage. It's just good. And the other extra deck monster they introduced in this wave of support was Majespecter Orpheus New, a new Link 2 monster with 2 downwards facing arrows. Its materials are 2 pendulum monsters, including a Majespecter monster, and if it is link summoned, you can activate this effect. Counter special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Majespecter and Draco Slayer monsters. It's a pretty fair restriction, which kind of sucks though, because they only really play like, I know from Draco Slayer decks, they only really play Draco Slayer monsters in the main deck. And then they play like everything generic in the extra deck, so that's kind of like the opposite of what they want, but it's for balancing reasons. And then you get to add up to 2 face-up Majespecter pendulum monsters from your extra deck to your hand. Then you get to add up to 2 Majespecter pendulum monsters with different names from each other from your deck to your extra deck. This is really good. Right, let's say for instance you just place any like 2 Majespecters on field. We'll say for the sake of argument, QB and Recurn. You then get to link these 2 for Orpheus, and then Orpheus effect will then put them back in hand and then allow you to put 2 new ones back into your extra deck. So like Nekomata and Yada. You then get to just scale up QB and Bunbuku, and then you get to like pendulum summon out Nekomata and Yada in order to gain like their effects after you've already summoned out like the other 2 and gain their effects. Plus it's just like really good recursion that also like generates you advantage. It's just nice all around. It sucks that it like locks you, but at the same time it's just still really good. And for the last new support, we have the new quick play spell, Majespecter Wind. When you activate this card, you can also tribute 1 wind spellcaster monster. Effect is special summon 1 Majespecter monster from your hand or graveyard, or if you tributed a spell monster at activation, you can special summon it from deck instead. So this card's really good. In a lot of cases, it can special summon out a monster so that you can actually go into like a Link 2, but if you do actually tribute a monster, it can summon out one from deck, and then you just get to essentially e-telly. So a majority of the new cards read like actual fucking custom fan-made support cards that like were made by a 12-year-old who just read the card and like have no concept of game balance, but like it's Majespecter. They don't have Kieran. What are they gonna do?